Look at this flat Mission Impossible trailer still. Now watch this. One slider adjustment and we are done. That's the entire color grade. So most people stack on 10 notes, 20 notes, crush the blacks, clip the highlights, and still can't get that teal and orange filmic look. Here is what they are missing. RGB mixer math combined with film printer lights give you the complete control over the Hollywood looks. Today I'm showing you how to grade 4 Mission Impossible stills under 8 minutes using PFA Color Suite 4.8.2. You'll get the free PFA preset, the free trial with all the functions unlocked. First thing, like always, I use color space transform for DaVinci Wide Gamut to Rec 709. Then I drop the PFA Color Suite 4.8.2 onto the previous node. So first step, global saturation boost. I'm increasing it just a little to bring the colors to life. The saturation works in the color mixer space, so it creates the most organic saturation revival. Now, here is the one slider magic, green channel blue output adjustment. The original film has more of a teal and orange look. So we go to the film color mixer, green channel blue output, and increase the output. Just this one tool adjustment, and I'm done with color grading. Let's go home, done. It's gorgeous, it's fantastic, it's crazy. One single slider adjustment and we are done. And that's how powerful this engine is with 32-bit float math. There will be zero bending across all the image. Behind this slider, there is a massive computation happening to give you the normalized green channel output. So the computation pushes complementary color palettes and creates the teal and orange separation instantly. You are not manually tweaking 6 different hues curves. The math is doing the heavy lifting behind the scene. For you that want a simple look, one slider will do the job. This is what separates amateur grading from professional color science. As you get more professional, things will get easier. Trust me. So next, now we have the color foundation established. The teal and orange separation is locked in, but we need to add the film density to make this look very three-dimensional. So movie density and color slider are both designed just for color isolation. So you can select all the channels. You select the red mask, green mask options. You can see how the software sees the pixels. You can then control their range selection and affect only those areas you are interested in. So for example, for this movie density, I want to bring out more of the gold color tone in the background here. So I'm looking at yellow mask. I can increase the range, but I want to avoid affecting the skin. Make sure everything is selected pretty neatly. Now increasing the density. The color gets denser, the saturation gets denser, but luminosity gets darker. That creates weight in the image. That's what film density is about. It's subtractive color saturation. When RGB adds together, it creates black. Next, I'm looking at cyan in the frame. There's a lot of cyan in the background, so I'm going to reduce it to create a spatial color isolation. Done. The image now has depth instantly. My hero pops. That's very clear spatial separation between foreground and background. The cyan reduction in the environment makes the warm skin tone actually advances towards the camera. So that's the art of color grading, the separations. Now I want to check the skin tones to make sure we haven't destroyed them with all these crazy adjustments. I'm just going to turn on the skin tone map. The main objective of this very powerful skin tone map is once you turn it on, you will see the mapping divided into 3 zones: orange, yellow, and blue overlays. What we need to do is very simple. We just make sure the skin is 90% covered by the orange tone. Look at that. The hue is accurately aligned with the vectorscope skin tone line. So we just need to play with the density skin slider, control how dense we want the skin to look. Isn't that crazily simple? I'm pretty much happy with this, so let me turn on the vectorscope and quantifier too. So let's check how accurate is this. Look at how much coverage we have. Every single space and area in the skin is aligned with the vectorscope. That's crazy. Just a few steps and we have perfect skin tone aligned. This skin match we have done now becomes a protection mask for later adjustments. You will be excited to see. So next, we are going to film separation. This tool is very unique to our suite. Look at the vectorscope. You see red, cyan, green, magenta, blue, yellow as complementary opposite pairs. These are complementary color schemes. When you increase film separation, you are actually elongating the entire image mapping and separate them, pulling them more towards the grid. Just one click, one slide and we immediately get a very nice iconic teal and orange, cyan and red look. It's instant. That's what we need to do. It's so simple. But that's not all. Now we go to film printer lights. Film printer lights is for very creative color atmosphere, and pro colorists love this. But we have very advanced shadow protection and skin protection built in. You can see the protection mask. Only the white area will be affected by this tool, so you can calibrate your range. This is so powerful for creating color casts. So this comes to a creative choice. Sometimes I want a warmer touch, I increase the green, increase the yellow, reduce the blue, done. I have the warmer look right in the film. Just a few clicks and it doesn't affect my previously created skin because our tools are intercommunicating to protect the skin. The skin match we did earlier is now used as protection mask. You see how advanced this system is? Each tab, each tool is internally communicating to each other to create a very cohesive color grading. And best of all, there is zero lag on any machine for our tool. You can play back on 4K timeline and it'll be smooth with zero dropping of frames and best zero bending because it's 32-bit float. That's what happens when you do everything in a math way. The gradation from the dark to the white part is perfect. Look at our before. This is a reverse engineered simulated look. This is our grade now. We went from flat footage to a sharp cinematic look less than a few minutes. This version has been updated based on the feedback we get every single morning. I'm very excited to read professional messages, emails from colorists. In this version, we changed the film fade tool to a new name, Film Tonal Curve, because I have added the color space recognition. Thanks for Jeremiah's input from Finland. Everyone believes S-curve makes the footage cinematic. That's the myth. But what actually happens is you are crushing your blacks and clipping your highlights with zero control over where those compression points land. You are bending your image with no understanding of what exactly is happening in the color space. The film tonal curve is completely different because it's a color-based aware contrast with independent shadow and highlight range control and softness controls. So now, I'm going to prove how powerful this is. I'm saving this grade as a preset called Mission Impossible 5. Now I go to the next shot, I load the preset, type in or I drag the slider and click Load Preset. Done. Instantly, I'm done grading. Of course, some tweak in the shots and the slider will be needed, but it will be very consistent. Some yellow in the background isn't in the right place in the shot, no worries. I can increase the range selection, shift the background more into a golden state using a hue slider. Color slider and movie density are color isolation tools. Next shot, same process, load Mission Impossible 5 preset, look at the instant. Instantly, we bring so much vitality into the shot. For this interrogation scene, I want it to be colder. I want to increase the blue, reduce yellow, increase cyan in the film printer lights. Done. Different mood, different tonality, same foundation. And look at this shot. I can do whatever I want. It's so powerful. So that's the technique. RGB mixer, math combined with film printer lights give you a very complete creative look control over any cinematic look. So download the free PFA Color Suite 4.8.2 trial with all the functions that I have briefed here, plus the Mission Impossible 5 preset. Load the preset, try it on your own footage, and see the transformation yourself. Now, here is something important. Our 50% off offer ends on January 7. After that, the price jumped very significantly, and the number of hardware license per tier drops. Right now, at 50% off, you get 2 device activations. One for your office computer, one for your home computer. That's up to you. But that's ending. It will never be this affordable again. Same preset, cross-platform. One hardware license unlocks all software. That's how fantastic the future gonna be. That's the future we are building. Subscribe now because tomorrow I'm gonna show you how to turn a $50 camera image into a $5,000 camera image. I'm Nash, Passion Fuels Ambition, and see you in the next one.